Hi everyone, and welcome to Toy Vet, the show where I react to upcoming toy releases. I have here a list of upcoming releases that I saw. I know they looked interesting, so instead of taking a second look at them, or a closer look at them, I'm doing that here with you. So I've seen these, but haven't looked at them in detail for the most part. I've been saying in weeks past that I have been having trouble filling up episodes. Um, that I haven't had enough material, so that I even started looking at another blog to get more material. Well, I've had to stop doing that now because suddenly I am filled up with material for many weeks. So I've stopped with the other blog for the moment, and I just have many weeks ready to go. Here we are on episode 13, though. So let's get started. Jalilo Sea Dog. So this is like a jellyfish astronaut. Pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Anything you see that's a random website or Instagram is probably from something I saw from Toys Are Evil, the blog that I was just talking about that I was looking at that I no longer really need to look at um, because I have so much material now, and I'd rather not uh, look at that every day, I guess. It's pretty big too. It's 14 centimeters. It's pretty big. It's $115. I like it quite a bit. I guess this isn't a rendering. I guess this is the real thing. It's very surreal looking. Just the material. Very cool. I'm not going to put it on my list, but it's very cool. It could. I'm tempted to put it on. I'm not going to though. Next, Serial Buddy Blue Edition by Nez. 5-inch resin art. There's 100 pieces of this. I don't quite get this. It's cereal. It doesn't really look like a cereal box, but you can tell from the art on the front that it is supposed to be cereal. I like the design of it, but I almost wish it was longer like a normal cereal box. Or I wonder if this is the cereal boxes they have in other countries or something. But I wish it was the proportion of what I would consider a normal cereal box. And maybe had more art and like nutrition facts on it and stuff like that. But I do like the face. I like the eyes and the smile. It's pretty cool. I like it, but I'm not going to put it on my list, and it's just a little weird because of the proportions and things like that. Next, Cino Black Monday Series Plush Blind Box. The first slide is a warning. Oh, I guess you can buy these no box. That's just warning you about that. Let's see what they are. These are... Kika Goods has a lot of these really weird plushes. This is one of them, but this is one I can almost stand, so... Brain Burger, Slime Shrimp Burger, Squid Ice Cream Cone, Brain Ice Cream Cone, Frozen Milkshake, Deep Sea Ink Burger, Hidden Chef Crispy. I don't know what to make of these because, like, this one doesn't really look like a burger. This one kind of does. It doesn't look like, these two don't look like ice cream cones. This one doesn't look like a milkshake. But I actually do like the designs of these. So the eyes are really weird. Like, this eye has two. Oh, it's like a skull maybe with X's in the eyes. And you can change the face piece and eye pieces and interchange them with these other series. Maybe I'll take a look at those other series in a second. It's so weird. And this is the chef that cooks. It's so weird. It's like an octopus made of fur. And I don't know what's going on right there. It's holding a seahorse or something. Man, it's so weird. It's weird. But this one kind of works. The other ones are so weird. They're like extremely off-putting. But this one kind of works. Yeah. Let's see if this is anything here. Ooh, I wonder if it comes in a burger box. I like that. I recently got burger socks as a gift from my wife, and they came in a burger box, and it was pretty cool. I'm speechless. I'm just reading this stuff about the ingredients in the burgers. Chef's Premium Deep Sea Light Bulb Fish. Meat bags are so succulent they stretch. Uh, Everything is seaweed based. Or seafood based. Okay, I get why this one is. This one's called Frozen Milkshake. I get that it's a jellyfish slash sea urchin. It looks like a jellyfish. I don't get why it's a milkshake. And these ones, like, I don't get how this is an ice cream cone. It looks like a bowl of ice cream. Same with this one. The top looks like ice cream. And how is it supposed to be like squid? Doesn't look like squid. How is this one supposed to be a lanternfish? It doesn't even have the lantern thing, you know? I don't know. I wonder if these fold up in on themselves or something, but I don't see that in any of the pictures. Very interesting set. It's so weird, but it works. I kind of like it. I'm gonna put it on my list. I'm gonna put it on my interest list, which is stuff I might get in the future. Or look at again in the future. Now I want to look at what it's compatible with. I'm gonna turn the feed off though, because it might be something inappropriate, which happens often. So I'll be back with you shortly. I'm just gonna put in the brand name Softopia. Or Warm Corner series. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will show you some of these in a minute. Let me see. Warm Corner Fairy Tale Battle. Let's search for that. And that one I can show you. Summer Fruit Shop. That one I can't find, but let's look at the others real quick. Turn the feedback on. Sorry about that. It's just that you run into inappropriate things like a lot when you're searching around these sites. So this is the Warm Corner where that it said the faces and eyes are compatible. They're like mushrooms. They're super weird too. These ones I would not get, I don't think. But it's like, where are these coming from? They're so weird. And are these really $35 for one? Let's look at these. Okay. Fairy Tale Battle. Let's look at this. Pigs, little rabbit, frog prince, duck, cub fox, brother, crow, hidden is gray wolf. Oh, it's interesting that these are compatible because they're like animal faces, and it'd be weird to put animal faces on. Like, imagine putting this on those burgers and stuff. Oh man, the weirdness. Am I starting to fall into liking the weirdness? The frog. Okay, I don't like these other series, but I like the burger one. Man, are the burgers $35 though too? Let's get back. No, they're only $15. Much more reasonable. And are they the same size? Pretty much. They're maybe a little smaller just because they're burgers. Alright. So of the super weird Kikagood bizarreness, these are the those are the ones that, the first one I actually like. What's next? This is weird. It's getting a 404 on an acrylic stand. Kikagoods has had acrylic stands before, and when I come back to look at them, they were 404'd. They had Ninny-Z acrylic stands, which I thought was really cool. When I went back to look at them, they were not there. The reason I want to look at acrylic stands is I just don't know much about these acrylic stands. But I'm kind of interested in maybe using them in a war game I'm developing. And I recently did get one. If you saw my non-unboxing video with my Hashinoko series, I got one deluxe figure kind of by accident. If you watch that video, and it came with a deluxe background stand, and I was just so impressed with the stand, how thick it was, and high quality. I wonder if all acrylic stands are that same thickness, but yeah, definitely thinking about them for a war game I'm developing if it ever came to fruition, which would be a miracle, but maybe it'll happen. And acrylic stands might be a good way to go. But apparently, I can't look at these. Let's try Googling it. Tiny Fox Kuroneko. Tiny Fox Kuroneko. Did I spell that right? Kuroneko. Acrylic stand. Did I spell acrylic? Stand, right? I'm going to cut the feet for a second, because who knows what this is going to lead to. Let's see. Okay, let's bring it back. I found on just an image search, I was able to find this big image of what this product looks like, although you can't actually go there. You get 404 because this is Kikagoods, but at least we can see the picture here. Very cool looking figures. See how this bottom stand is this thick acrylic? And it looks like the figure is actually thin acrylic, maybe? I'm really interested in this thicker acrylic for my figures. This is about the thickness, just eyeballing it, maybe these are thicker than they look, but this is about the thickness of the background stand I got recently. And I also, in my Sarugia shipment where I got some of this stuff, I got someone else's shipment, and it was an acrylic figure, and it seemed to be this really thick stuff. So I think there are figures out there that are this thickness, this super thick stuff, which is cool. And I did find out who it was actually and send it to them, which was a cool little story. And funnily enough, we were actually members of the same blind box trading group on Facebook. Although I kind of don't recommend that group because it seems to be almost all scams from what I can tell. Or at least my experience with trying to find some figures seem to be all scams. So if you do try to use it, just be very cautious. I'm sure there's some legitness on there. I think people that come on there saying they have figures are legit, but if you go on there saying you want a figure, you get hit with a lot of scams of people saying they have it. But if you see someone on there who says I have something and they show the pictures, that's probably okay, I would think, but be cautious. So these are cool figures. I wouldn't buy a thin acrylic figure like this. If this was this thick stuff, maybe. Although I don't know if I would get these cat girls personally, but anyway. Next. Man, I thought I was going so fast and then I talked a lot about a couple things. Mr. Bone Jr. First Day Series blind box. These are pretty cool. Not a huge Mr. Bone fan, and I think I might even not be into it at all just because they sometimes have some satanic imagery in them, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a cool figure though. It comes with a dude, the mask, an item, and a hat. And you can interchange them. So I guess this is what Mr. Bone looks like underneath his mask, which I've never seen before. Interesting. Yeah, some of them are very cool looking too. I like the soldier guy is very cool. It's funny this one's called Dave and it's a zombie and he's wearing this pot. This has to be a reference to Plants vs. Zombies because the leader of the plants is Crazy Dave and he wears a hot pot like this and his name is Dave and this is a zombie. It's like the zombie version of him. Must be a reference to him. I don't really like most of these figures though. I like the chef. I like some of the ones with guns, but in general I don't think I'm a Mr. Bone guy, and the satanic imagery turns me off too on some of the series. But yeah, some of these are decent. I guess this one's kind of like a first responders and soldiers versus zombies theme. Anyway, next. So I talked about Hashinoko in my unboxing video and how much I really love the figure set I have, which I think is the third collection. So I went through and found some of the other stuff and it's really cool. So let's look at some of it. These are Hashi Oino Inoshiya thermos mascot. It's related to Hashinoko, or seems to be, and I'm pretty sure it's by the same person. And it's very cool. I really like these guys. It's almost like a Hashinoko wearing a fancy outfit, and their head is small and in a jar. And look, you can actually open the jar? That's insane. Let's translate. Let's look at the jar opening thing. Can you take their head out? Cork is removable. Money. Why does it say money? I don't know. That might not be the right translation. So you got a star head. What's it say about the light? Star Chaser Inochiya Thermos. So instead of Children of the Star, it's Star Chaser. These are all the same photo? Is that right? Yeah, they just uploaded the same photo like 50 times. So we also have a red star and then two like crystal heads. I guess that's what that is. Did I translate? Figure that out? Oh, Peridot and Crystal. And there's a blue and red star. Yeah, so these are super cool. I want to put this on my list. I think I'll just put it on as text because this is eBay and could go away. So I'm going to put Hashi Oi no Inoshia. And I'm going to put related to Hashinoko. Definitely something I would revisit because I really love Hashinoko. High up on my list now. And like I've said before, these size of figures, these small figures have really clicked with me, which is weird because I went into collecting toys really wanting the big figures, which I still do. Like a foot tall, but this size has really clicked with me too. Big time. Let's see. Here's Hashinoko Collection 2, just to take a look at that. I have the 3 set. And you got 3 Starhead guys, and then you have 2 Moon guys, and man, the Moon guys are really cool. Let's translate. The Moon Child. Yeah. Star Child and the Moon Child. He reappears with new companions. Yeah, they are really cool. And looks like you have a secret that's a glow in the dark, is what I'm interpreting that is, because I know there's some glow in the dark stuff going on with Hashinoko sometimes. Like I think the hidden figure of the deluxe in the 3rd collection is glow in the dark. I think. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the 3rd collection has a normal gacha set like this that comes in gacha eggs. And then it has a deluxe set, which I believe comes in boxes and comes with an acrylic stand and has a secret figure, which the gacha series did not. Yeah, these are really cool. And the Moon guys, I really like. That's probably the hidden right there. Looks glow in the dark. And it's not one that's shown. Yeah, really cool. If I had to pick one, I don't know if I'd get these guys for the Moon heads or get the Thermos heads. I'm just going to put on my interest list. Hashinoko. Collection 1 and 2. Because they're amazing. Really cool figures. And I love the 3 set I have. Next might be Collection 1. Let's see. Oh no, you know what it is? Hashinoko Collection Acrylic Keychain Set. There is a set of Hashinoko acrylic keychains, apparently. You got Star Child, a Moon Child, a Sun Child, and then some 2 that are large guys holding a Star Child. Interesting. I'm not really into keychains because they're hard to actually use on your keys sometimes because they're just so cumbersome to have more stuff on your keys. They're 60 millimeters. Just a closer look at them. They're very cool, very beautiful, and I wonder how thick they are being there. Said they're acrylic, right? And man, the big figures that are holding these star children are really cool. Especially that one. I really like its crown or whatever. Yeah, it says they're acrylic. I wonder what they're like. Super cool. But yeah, these are Sota state of the art, which is usually a bunch of gacha toys. They have so many cool toys. They have, sorry, I just bumped my mic. It's probably sounding weird. They have Book of Fantasy Creatures, which is also a really cool series. And this series has been dynamite for me too. Is something blurred out right there? Look at that. Weird. Alright, so I'm just going to note, since this is eBay and I don't want to put a link really, collection 1 and 2, and really keychains. I don't know if I'd really get the keychains, but I'm just going to put it on there. Very cool. Next, Ashinoko. This is the first series, and it's on Sarugia, that website I've been talking about quite a bit, and I highly recommend. Like, this is $15, and you can get it with free shipping. It's really crazy when they're having a free shipping drive. You do pay a $6 consignment fee, so $21 for the set, which is crazy. So this first series apparently has symbols on the Star Children, or at least 3 of them do. And it's interesting because these, like the black, the blue, and the white all kind of make sense when you think about the other series, but then the orange and the yellow are so bright and different, and with their purple and orange bodies. Pretty interesting, but I do like them. I like the white and the black a lot. And I even like the kind of jarring orange and yellow, so very cool. I kind of have that covered with my notes. So I got a Kaiju Kitty from my Strange Cat Secret Santa. I got this guy, Gimbop and Gimbop, and I like it very much. It's a very cool figure. I definitely would get more Kaiju Kitties if I had unlimited money. They're all really cool. I really like this big guy. And I love their burning buildings they come with. They're very cool. That guy comes with a tank, which is super cool. The fly is really cool. The crab with the tank. That guy's alright. That guy's alright. That's cool. It's a Mecha Cat. He kind of comes with Mecha buildings too. Interesting. Those are the hiddens, I think. And the glow in the dark. Yeah, they're really cool. It'd be expensive to try to chase a whole set. That was it. And then I was really shocked when I came to 100% Soft site and looked at all the products they have related to Kaiju Kitties. They're going all out with it. They have stickers, a bunch of plushes, which are cool. I love that the big guy's name is Pang Pang too. That's really cool. Enamel pins, which I'm just starting. I didn't get enamel pins for a long time, but I kind of wanted to get them. And then I got them. Now I kind of want some enamel pins. I have a handful. These are really cool. You can get a Pang Pang one. That's cool. And then this is a new release, Screaming Boo Moo. Boo Moo? I don't really like this. I don't get it. It's almost like a baby version, maybe, of one of them. Let's see, does it match one of these? Yeah, maybe this guy? Is that what it's supposed to be? Yeah. I don't really like it. I guess it's not supposed to be a baby. It's just supposed to be him yelling. But I'm not really into it for some reason. I don't quite get it. I think it'd be a better figure. Yeah, part of it. It'd be a better figure if it was just the same pose and look as the first figure, because here he is. Part of what makes these cool figures is the look on their face. They have kind of a blank look and this feline triangle mouth. That's part of what makes them cool. That's part of the look. So messing with that, I think, was a mistake. Yeah, I don't like the look of this, but all the other products are really cool. And I think it's already on my list. Let's check. Yeah, there's Kaiju Kitties right here. So I have that covered. Just wanted to highlight that though. And then I usually end each show going to McNoise Toys Instagram and looking at what they have going on. I'm not going to go there this week. I took a peek ahead of time. The reason I did that is they have a model on there with a bear midriff, which I just don't want to show that on my show. I think she has a bear midriff, and I don't want to see it, and I don't want to show it on my show. That's why I always blank things out, because you run into way worse than that on these toy stores, which is why I always cut the feed. I remember to turn it back on, right? Yes. That's one of my nightmare scenarios, forgetting to do that. So I'm not going to go there, but also there wasn't anything new except Evangelion stuff, which I'm not into, so I don't want to show that anyway. So that's going to be the end of the show. Thanks for watching. We saw some really cool stuff this week. The burger thing was cool, and I'm glad I talked myself into liking them. That was a fun segment. And then just looking at the Hashinoko stuff was really cool too. So this was one of the most fun shows for me in a while. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So we'll see you next time. Bye.